Welcome again to Killoskehane Castle. Join us today for a detailed tour of the Gate Lodge. This gem of a building was built as part of the major renovations in 1865. Gatekeepers' houses were created as visual statements of what the visitors can expect of the main house. They were in general very small, but we're in luck as this particular building has been expanded in the past. We're now housing 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, a living room, and a kitchen as well. But please follow me and have a look around yourself.
So let's have a look inside. It's actually deceptively, it's not big, but it's deceptively bigger than you would think.
Yeah, it looks a lot smaller from the outside.
So
The inside's much bigger, but it's probably, how far away do you think?
it's about 400 meters away from the back.
Yeah, I was gonna say 400 or 500 meters away from the castle, right at the entrance gate. There's the gate.
If you're keen eyes, you actually notice that this goes all the way down. It's kind of weird, right? It looks like another doorway or maybe window, but when you really look at this, you can see that it's wider and it was filled in. And you see it definitely from the inside. This used to be a door. So this is how they got in. We're not sure when this door was actually built. So this is the main entrance door now, and leads us straight into what was used then as the sitting room. And what's amazing is this really high ceilings. They're possibly like, what, 3 foot higher than they need to be. But this may be to our advantage because we have the possibility to lower the ceilings and utilize the roof above. We have to check it out. We are in the extension that I talked about. This is what was used as a kitchen diner. And you'll see actually that there's an extension because there's a very modern kind of like metal frame that goes all around. It is really beautiful and bright. I'm not 100% sure why somebody decided to put glass windows in the eaves and not actually have them proper. Because what they could have done is just basically put 2 other windows on the other side. But, stuff that we have to figure out.
You look very ethereal right now because the sun's like shining right on you through this thing. It looks like you're in a church too.
This is the wall that has problems. You see how much moss and everything is growing on here? That's because above us is exactly what I told you earlier. This has a valley in there, and there's a lot of crap that is staying in there, and it has nowhere to go. And so it's basically the moisture just has to come.
Yeah, you can see it all around. So all around is just a pit, a water pit.
Yeah, it's only this wall though. The other walls are fine. They don't look like it, but they're actually dry. I think I mentioned the rest of the walls are actually dry. It's all concrete flooring and stuff already in here. There really isn't a lot to do. I know it looks crazy, but there isn't too much to do in here. It needs new electricity, of course, and it needs heating, of course. But when it comes to it, it's the roof that we have to look at, and this wall in particular. Now, look at these 2 things here, Colin. Right? Looks nice the way they did it. It's actually really dangerous because whoever put this in, they just kind of like stuck it underneath and it's not connected anywhere. This could fall down. This is, like somebody did this, I don't know,
work.
way after. Let's try to, shall we have a look in here?
Yes, let me try my phone.
Yeah.
Because I charged a GoPro light, but as per usual, nothing ever seems to work.
So you see, I have to do a little step up. That's because old house, right? So all the pipes are underneath at the moment. And we have a tiny little bathroom here with the original boiler to heat up the house. But, it's a cute little bathroom. It could definitely work. Just a little bit rearranging everything. And I think this could work. We don't need the boiler maybe here. It could be put somewhere else. And then, there's a lot of space. And then when we walk out the door to the right, we're going into the smaller bedroom that is there. Inside with the main house, all the rooms have a tiny little fireplace. This room actually was already redone in a way that there is a concrete floor in here properly. It looks, like moldy. Really, it's just because this, hasn't been heated for so long that it just wasn't maintained. But it's not moisture coming from the roof, which is good.
Let's see if I can get, at least for a little bit.
Yeah, that's way better, right? Yeah. So small little bedroom. I think it's what they call, what do they call it? Like a double room or so. It could work, as a bedroom, definitely. But look in here, maybe we can see that. This is where part of the roof is. You can't really look up, but there's actually quite a lot of space in there. So if the ceiling were lowered, you could actually
do a loft. That's what I thought for the kitchen too. It's really
absolutely. So if we go into the main bedroom now. By the way, this is the room where the murder happened. Well, this room or the next room. We don't know what the living room was or the sitting room was.
There's probably so many murders that have happened since 1580.
Well, this was 1865, right? Oh, do you remember when we walked in? It's a lot of rubbish in here. When we walked in, they said like there was a door, and this is where you can see it. Here you definitely see the old lintel on top. You see that? So, and then this was a door actually leading in here directly straight into the sitting room. And we also figured out that here was the same.
It's very cool. I mean, very, very high ceilings. Again, another beautiful fireplace. Great room. I mean, you could put a bed along there parallel to the fireplace. And I guess you could not have a huge bed, but it's definitely a good size square room. Maybe 12 square meters, maybe? I'm not good with it, but you get it. And in addition to this beautiful little gate lodge that will someday be so adorable, let's just take a look outside. You exit this door. I mean, come on. Come on, you gotta be kidding me. There's the gate that represents the gate lodge. And so right down this road, over that bend, right over there is the castle. And this is the beautiful little gate lodge. It's adorable. So excited to have it. Look at that. I mean, I could just picture grandma living here, working in her garden, having tea and crumpets. Actually, I would live here. I'm the grandma. That's who I picture. Myself. Okay, bye.